The intention of this video is to give you some insight into the current roof structure in order that hopefully you'll be able to advise on supplementary supports in order to carry out the modifications that we're looking at to make the rooms habitable, and also perhaps strengthen up what's already there. The roof structure basically is shown on the drawings together with some sketches, and I've included all the dimensional information on the narrative that I will attach to the email. But basically there are 8 roof beams, all 8 lattice roof beams, as shown on the sketch. 1 and 8 are gable ends, and 2 to 7 are obviously within the main area. We've also got a series of purlins to either side of the main head purlin, and in between the bays we've got rafters, 400mm centres, standard 3x2 rafters, usually 5 per bay, but obviously that will be dependent on the dimensions. The first issue we have is to create a corridor linking all 4 bedrooms and the master bathroom. That will be on the east side of the building. It'll be accessed from a staircase and then a gallery. Because of the end section of the lattice beams, we don't have enough headroom. We can't create the 2 meters without removing the lower horizontal section up to the first vertical, and the cross member from the roof support to the first vertical. They'll have to be removed. That will happen on all 7 of the roof beams. Obviously, as I've already indicated, 1 and 8 are gable ends, so they're not affected. The second issue arises in bedroom 2. Bedroom 2 is at the northern end, the kitchen end of the building, and because the roof beam R2 is directly in the middle of the room, the complete lattice section will have to be removed right up to the roof supports and the head support. So that's a complete lower section of that lattice beam. Next we have the master bedroom. This is directly above the entrance hall and goes from the internal structural wall to the opposite internal structural wall. Obviously we can extend these structural walls, perhaps in blockwork, up to the roof beams, but in terms of the internal roof beams, that's R4 and R5. As with R2, the total lattice section will have to be removed because this is in the room. Moving on to bedrooms 3 and 4. There is also a roof beam R7, but this is at the partition wall between the two bedrooms, and therefore the only modification to this, of course, is the corridor modification, and that then leads to the master bathroom, which is at the south end of the building, southeast end of the building. We have 2 outriggers, and at least the front and possibly the rear, the east sides, sorry, the front and the east side walls might be removed to for glass windows. It will certainly be removed at the front, where there'll be a window at the top section and the door arrangement at the bottom section. On the east side, i.e. the building back, we're not 100% certain yet whether or not we're going to put glass in there, although we do have planning permission for it. If that's likely to affect the structural integrity of the building, then if you can let me know, and we'll reach a decision. Now for some details on the beams. All the beams are attached to buttresses. With metal straps and in some respects have bolts. I will check all the fixing arrangements and perhaps supplement them with additional fixings to make sure that they're all secure to the point of support. I think this concludes all the information that I want to pass on to you via this video. As I've said, there is a full written account of what I've tried to explain. And I'll give all dimensions. I'm also attaching a sketch which shows the arrangement, and also drawings which will give you the dimensions in between the roof beams. But as I've said, please feel free to have a chat if you require any further information. I fully anticipate that you will at least recommend additional steelwork for the head beam, and perhaps for the other four purlins. If that's the case, then I would suggest we sectionalize it, and I'll get it welded in situ. But obviously, if I could have your recommendations, and then we can perhaps chat over the feasibility of achieving what you recommend. But once again, please feel free to contact me at any stage should you require any additional information, and I can either send you photographs, a short video, or we can have a chat through the drawings. Thank you very much in anticipation.